our table. So you can see here I selected coffee origin from products, and you can see it's returned our 7 values, so the coffee origin for each of our products. So you can see we have Colombia, Costa Rica, Indonesia, Ethiopia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka. So there's some repeated data here. We have Colombia twice, we have Indonesia twice. So what if you just wanted to find out how many different types of coffee you're stocking in your store? So from how many different countries of origin? Well, to do that you can add the distinct keyword in your select statement. So you can type select distinct coffee origin from products. So it's going to select only distinct values from your column name from coffee origin. So let's run that now, and you can see it's just returned 5 values this time. So it's removed one of the Colombias and it's removed one of the Indonesias. So now we just have distinct countries of origin, and we can see we stock coffee from 5 different countries. So we can also use distinct statements and combine it with a where clause. So you can see here I've selected customer ID from orders, where order time is between the 1st and the 28th of February 2017. So if I select that, it's going to return each customer ID every time they ordered in February 2017. So you can see the first order was by customer 14 and then 10, etc. And you can see 14 has turned up again, so he's come in on a different day and he's ordered another coffee. So you can see we've got duplicate data in this result as well. But what if you just wanted to know how many distinct customers bought from your store in February? Well, to do that you can select distinct customer ID from orders where order time is between the 1st and the 28th of February 2017. So let's run that now, and you can see we still have 14 first and then we have 10, but there's going to be no repeated customer IDs in this result. So you can see 14 hasn't turned up again. So we've just got distinct customer IDs, and we can see who's ordered in February. Oh, actually the first order was from customer ID 1. So here you see I've only had one column, but we can also add a second column to our select statement. So let's select distinct customer ID, comma product ID. So we're going to see which coffee they ordered, and let's see if that changes the result. So here we have no repeated customer ID. Now let's select distinct customer ID, product ID from orders in February 2017. And you can see here that we now have, so the first one is 11, and then we have 14, and then 10, 20 in the customer ID field. But we can see we have 14 again. So we have some duplicate customer IDs even though we selected distinct customer ID. And that's because they've ordered different products. So you can see here we selected product ID as well, and you can see this is 14.3 and the first one was 14.2. So 14.2 and 14.3 are different, so they're distinct. So it's returned both values in our select statement. And you can see another example of this is 8. So we have customer ID 8 here and customer ID 8 here, but because the product ID is different, so 8.1 and 8.3, they've both been returned. But let's say customer ID came in one day and ordered product ID 3, and then the next day he came in again, placed another order for product ID 3. So we have 2 orders for customer ID 8 and product ID 3. They would not both show up in this statement because they are not distinct. And similarly here you can see we have repeated product ID. So we have product ID 1 here, and we have product ID 1 here as well, but because the customer ID is distinct or different, they both show up in the results.